Hi, welcome to the first edition of Regal's Rundown. I'm Ricky Roscoe, and today we have Lee Anderson, the head women's volleyball coach. Welcome.
Thank you.
To start out, why don't you just tell us a little bit about what you guys have going on right now with preseason?
Well, we're in the second week of our preseason. We started practice on August 17th, so we've been going basically for 6 or 8 straight days. We've been practicing twice a day up until when school started, so it's been pretty busy, pretty hectic. The girls are doing pretty well overall. They're a little run down right now, but that's par for the course at this time of year. So it's been pretty busy so far, but they've done a really good job.
And how many girls do you have on the team?
We have 20 girls on our roster this year, which is a high in terms of our roster number. We're redshirting a couple athletes. We've got a couple of freshmen that are redshirting. One of our athletes is injured, so she's on a redshirt year as well. So we've got 17 eligible bodies, which makes practices great because we can go 6-on-6 all the time and really amp it up every day.
Yeah, that's really nice. Is it tough when you have all these girls? They're all working for a position. Is this different for the girls coming back from last year?
I think it is. Having so many athletes challenging and fighting every day for opportunities to play is a little different than what we've had in the past. In the past, a lot of times our teams have had their roles set out pretty early. And this year it's a little different. With the talented freshmen we had come in, there's just a battle every day, and we graduated some really good players who played for us for a long time. So those roles are now all of a sudden available, where in years past they really weren't available. Right. So it is. It's been a little different, and we still haven't hammered out a true starting lineup yet. We're still battling for those every day, but it's getting a little closer. We scrimmaged this weekend at the University of Minnesota Duluth, so that'll help clear the picture a little bit. Getting ready for our first tournament in Boston.
Okay, and how did the scrimmage go against Duluth?
Well, we scrimmaged this Saturday against Duluth. Last Saturday we scrimmaged against Bemidji, and it was great. It was awesome to be able to play against someone on the other side of the net that wasn't us. We play so much in practice, but it's against ourselves, so it's not as much fun. On Saturday when we played Bemidji State, it went really well, in all honesty. My older kids played the way they were supposed to play and did a good job. My younger kids were young kids. They made a lot of mistakes, but that's what they do. That's what freshmen do. So it was a great experience for everyone to get some playing time against someone else.
Yep, definitely a learning experience for the freshmen.
Yeah.
You mentioned you're going to Boston.
We are going to Boston. Labor Day weekend we go to Bentley University, which is really in Waltham, Massachusetts, which is a suburb of Boston. So we get to go there. We fly out on Wednesday before Labor Day, so we get to do like a fun tour day of Boston on Thursday, which would be good. Yeah, we'll practice in the morning there, and then we'll do a bus tour of Boston. So I think we're gonna go see Fenway and Harvard and a whole bunch of places in Boston. Yeah, we get to get out, walk around a little bit, and then we play 4 teams. One of them is Florida Southern, who's ranked 17th in the country. So it's gonna be a good tournament. Should be a good time for the girls.
Sounds like it. Also, how has the bonding been going? Like, what kind of activities have you been doing to get the freshmen in with the group with the returners?
That's a good question. Team chemistry in volleyball is paramount. I think it's one of the consummate team sports. So we spend a lot of time together. We did a sort of lock-in during preseason where we were just together for a long period of time and did a bunch of different type of activities. We did some fun interviewing skills, which was really neat to video the kids interviewing. We did some player intros and did a little team building activities. In years past, we've done different things. We've done ropes courses and various team building activities. This year with 20 athletes, it's even more important because not everyone's going to get a chance to play. Not everyone's going to play every day. So we have to make sure that everyone's on the same page and going in the same direction. And so we spend a lot of time with team chemistry stuff.
Okay, awesome. So when's the first game? Our
first official match is our non-conference tournament in Bentley on Friday, September 3rd.
Yes.
I think it's September 3rd. And then our first conference match isn't for 2 weeks after that. So we play at University of Minnesota Duluth. So it's good that we get to go there this Saturday to get a little look at them, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be nice. And I noticed that you have a lot of away games to start out the season.
Yeah.
So all the fans are going to have to wait a little while to see them play at home.
Yeah, that's always a challenge in volleyball. Unless you're going to host one of the 2 non-conference weekends, we seem to be on the road basically the whole month of September. I think we only get 2 home games in September. One on Saturday, right around I don't even remember what date it is. And then the following Tuesday is when we play Bemidji. We play Bemidji at home as well. So we get back-to-back home games, but up until then, out of the other 10 games we play, they're all.
And what things are you preparing for specifically do you want to work on with the team preparing for these upcoming games?
Offensively, we really need to work on our ability to score. Graduating Brittany Looker, she was a big part of our offense.
Right.
That's going to make us a little bit more balanced because we're not going to be able to just feed the beast in
Right.
Brittany all the time. So we're going to have to be a little bit more balanced, which means we're going to rely on more parts, more components of our team to be able to score. So that's been a big focus for us over the first 2 weeks, is trying to integrate all those pieces to have a cohesive unit so that we can score. So that's been a big part, and then getting the freshmen up to speed with what we do offensively and defensively, because we do a lot of different things. And when you come out of high school, you're used to doing one thing, and now we're asking them to do 10
Right.
things. So we've been working a lot on the tactical side of things, offensively and defensively, to get everyone on the same page.
Okay, and on the note of Brittany Looker, would you say that there's a specific person who stepped into her role, or would you say it's just a big team effort?
It's a big team effort.
Okay.
Brittany was a really good player for
Yep.
us, and she commanded a lot of respect throughout the conference. And it's hard to replace a player like that with one individual player. So we're hopefully going to spread that responsibility around a little bit. And if all 5 attackers can take a little bit of that load, then it's not required that one player fill her shoes.
Right.
We can all do it together, and that's really been one of our focuses for the preseason.
Okay, awesome.
Take a little bit of that load, then it's not required that one player fill her shoes.
Right.
We can all do it together, and that's really been one of our focuses for the preseason.
Okay, thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you guys next week for another edition of Regal's Rundown.